Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. Going to start at the 1 minute mark. I had a huge dinner, Chinese food. Yeah, so I definitely overate. Okay, going to start in a few seconds here. Here we go. Seven of nine. My baby takes the morning train. Do 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 What is this? I have no idea what this is about. I have to look at this with the engine after. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is a ridiculously stupid puzzle. And then you grind it out. No, this is so bad of a puzzle. Okay, black. We are black. This is white. I can maybe get a queen here. Boom. Okay, just takes. Check. Should be good. D D D D D D D D There's a fork here, and I'm up a lot of pawns. Actually, check. If it blocks. Yeah, this one's tricky. I don't know what we're doing better than this, so. I mean, we have a lot of great pawns here. I could take. If I take here, he has a Zubishin Zug. I have 2 bishops for a rook. I don't think we're doing better. No, wait, what am I talking about? I'm just up a bishop. Can take here twice and then take the bishop. This wins the exchange. Don't know if that's enough, but I don't think we have great alternatives. This is interesting because if he goes back to f8, I can take the bishop with check. That's the only interesting thing about it. It did the fork, though. It's a fork. So let's say he goes to e8, takes a2. Yeah, it's tricky, but I'm going to assume we're doing okay there. Okay, well, we have one move. Check wins the queen. We like queens. We have a fork. Why would we not like this? Why would we not like this? That is interesting. Well, I just trade queens first. Ding 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 ding. Boom, boom. How about check? That's just mate in 1. Oh god, it's a 7 of 9. Whoops. It's nobody in the stream yet. Nobody's in the stream. Nobody's in the stream. Take and bake. Take and bake. Everybody's a chef. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Then I have this check. That's not enough. Dun 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 da da dun dun. I don't know. I think knight g5 taking on e6. I don't think I'm doing better than that. I think we're just taking on e6 here. Don't like the puzzle. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. No, 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 no. Queen has to take. And then I was going to go rook takes. Time's not so bad. 11 minutes so far. Check. Or could I take the queen? His knight's pretty damn far away. Bing, bang. He's not catching me. I'm the gingerbread man. He's not catching me here either. Oh, he's close though. I do need to stop this. And now he's too slow. Excuse me. Okay, 12 minutes in. Well, why would we not go here? Why would we not go here? Okay, push. Why would we not push? But what's my game plan here? Yeah, so push. .36, 13 minutes in. We're white. Check. Schrodinger's king. Okay, let's say he goes to h7. Yeah, I might just take the bishop there, you know? Because what's he going to do? Check. Like, this is here. So check. King e3. What's he going to do? He could go for this. Check, take. And he still can't do it. I mean, I think I'm just taking the bishop. I think I'm just taking here. He's not threatening anything. I have a lot of pieces. This is the scariest thing he can do, and I just go to e3. And he's got nothing else. Yeah, just go to e3. Just go to e3. Okay. Still nobody in the stream. 15 minutes in. One of my best times. Coincidence? Okay, we're down a pawn. If I can put another one of his pieces under attack, that would be good. Ideally, I'd like to attack the queen with my knight. Or do I just take the bishop? Maybe that makes the most sense. So he recaptures, and then I just go bishop e3. And I'm up a piece here. I don't know what this puzzle's about. Strange. Okay, I have check. If king h1. Then I can go check here. If takes, then I have check and mate. If king g1. Then I have rook g check. King f1 is forced. Then this is mate. So he can't go here. So if king g1, maybe bishop e4. Bishop d4. Bishop d4 if he runs. Then again, I think I can take here or something. Yeah, I think I'm going bishop d4 here. Okay. I want to look at this with the engine though. I just wanted to see if after here, if he runs, yeah, we're just going bishop f3 because the queen comes in. Okay, 39, 19 minutes in here. Okay, check, he runs. Ah, then we can force the trade. Very nice. Last one. 19 minutes. This is one of my best times ever. One of my best times ever. Check. If he blocks, it's mate. So king f8, and then I'm just winning the queen. Wow, I'm done. 20, not even 20 minutes, like 19. This is one of the best times ever. Get one wrong on purpose now. Crazy good. Time for a game. 11 months old account. E4 today. Hello, Peter. E4. Got to throw in some E4s so we stay fresh. So 97. I'm so yeah, this is why I don't want to get too stale with my E4 stuff, so I gotta still play some E4. Technically E6 is better because here this allows bishop F4, but I'm gonna transpose. Can I go G4 here? King B1 as well, just because there can be stuff on G5. Knight F6, or just go back here. Might go to E2. Cause I don't know if I want to be on the D file. Okay. So if I go King B1, Knight G5, takes. Could go here and he's playing Knight G5. I don't know. Let's go here. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I got to be careful. Knight E5. There's still Queen D4. Yeah, so I could take and then go F4. So takes F4. I gotta turn off those messages soon. Yeah, takes F4. Bishop F6. I don't know. I'll go C3 or G5 or something. Okay. G5. Takes, maybe H6. G6 there. So bing, bang, boom, bang. I don't know. I'm just assuming it'll work out. I could have prepped it with a rook on G1. I did forget about here, but you know what? It really shouldn't matter too much because I've got bishop C3. Yeah, I actually forgot that I'm just dropping a pawn there. I might be getting a little too frisky here. H6. What am I threatening there? I guess I'm threatening to take. If he takes with the H pawn, then maybe rook DG 1. But he's doing okay there. Yeah, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have given a pawn. Okay, takes. I don't know. I'm playing this a little too carefree. H6 now. Rook A D8. Then I have Rook G1. Okay, I still have Rook DG1 maybe. Oh, he's attacking my queen. So mate in 1 threat. Let's do that. Okay, G6. Check. And he missed mate in 1. Okay. I don't know. So he shouldn't have castled kingside in the Kara. Why would you do that? Let's look at that with the engine. So I'm not surprised it looks like this. I was a little sloppy. He didn't, like, he castled and then I kind of just didn't take him seriously. So G4 is not in the top 5. Apparently black's okay after taking on G4 here. So yeah, King B1 would have been safest. It's saying it's equal here. How could it be equal? Okay, I guess it's equal. Hello, Crazy Run fan. Yeah, so it's suggesting, or it's saying we can take. If it takes with the bishop, then G4 is killer for some reason. So he needs to take with the knight. And then it's okay with G4. What's the difference here? If he takes an F2, he's actually, black's a little bit better here. And after F5, oh, so it wants to go with the H rook? Why? Because of the fork? Now it's not a fork. And the knight is trapped. Oh, no, so it is a fork on this rook. Oh, I don't know. This is a crazy line. Different ways to defend. But it's probably not going to lead to much. So a lot of forcing lines. But it'll probably just fizzle out. Or maybe not. It'll be an imbalance. I don't like that. I thought casting was really bad for black. But yeah, so G4 should... So you still have to build things up. Otherwise, white's attack isn't really enough. So... But here, yeah, I mean, the knight h7 was a little too slow. Where can you buy Dutch course? I didn't do a Dutch course. I mean, I didn't buy one, but Simon Williams has one in his own store and on Chessable, but I've only ever bought one course. Okay. It's preferring knight e5. Yeah, knight e5 makes sense because then we can play f4 right away instead of... Well, no, here we can play... I guess we can also do it here. Why is this better then? Probably because we have time to build things up a little bit more. Whereas here we have to play f4 right away. But both moves are good. Your two chickens. The Dutch is not crazy. It's actually very positional. Yeah, and so giving up a pawn was not a problem. But it preferred rook g1 first. Yeah, I couldn't decide. Yeah, because this allows g6. If I go rook g1 first, wow, rook g6 is a move. What the hell is this about? Oh my god, that works? That's crazy. Yeah. He doesn't have time. Because I can go queen h5. Like, I've got queen h5 here. Actually, I can even go... This is a forced mate here. Queen h5 is back rank issues. That's a crazy move. Yeah, so I should have built it up first. And then double up or something. But yeah, he can't play g6 is the point. A couple of days ago, I was talking about a guy called the King of Dutch. I never said such a thing ever in my life. Okay. Gonna play another one. Okay. Malaysian opponent. Let's try the Dutch. Because I'm the King of Dutch. No. Okay. He's thinking here because he's surprised I didn't play the Leningrad, I'm guessing. So f3, he doesn't want any of these shenanigans. Now, there is a trap line that I'm going to try to play here. A3, but I don't know if it's with the f3. Probably it still works. A3, knight c6. And then if takes, okay, so we can, so I'm just going to castle here. Yeah, so let me recalculate. So a3, knight c6 takes. Am I doing it right? No. Yeah, a3, I go a4. Sorry, sorry. If a3, knight c6 takes... No, I must be doing it wrong. Maybe it's knight c6 first, and then if he goes a3... Yeah, okay. I might have done it wrong here. Or does it? Can I go... Oh, does my knight have to be here to begin with? No, it might be a4, but he's got a bishop here, so it doesn't work now. Yeah, because if the bishop wasn't here, a4, if he takes and I have knight c6 and it traps the queen. But he put the bishop on d2, so he knows this trap. Because now if I do this, and he takes, no, maybe it still works. Am I crazy? Yeah, this does it still work? Yeah, it takes knight c6. think it still works. Okay, so something I have to be careful about though is d5. And then maybe I go knight d4. Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm so confused. So a4 is my thing. And then if takes, then knight c6 should win the queen. The problem is I think he has a bishop on d2. So I'm just going to minimize chat here. So if knight takes a4 is what I'm trying to say. I think that's why it doesn't work here, because normally this is pinned. The bishop is not on d2. But here I think he has knight a4. Now I could make his king come out, but we're giving up a pawn for that. So I'm not going to do it because we give up a pawn for that. But normally this works. Okay. With all of that said, I'm going to keep this bishop. I guess I'm going to put it here. That burned like 2 minutes of my time. I'm going to open up chat. Okay. Oh. Okay, so e4. I think I just take because I have bishop h4. So that's not a thing. Knight h3. Knight h3. c5. c5. d5. e5. Yeah, this is actually what's happening. Okay, let's play this because I already looked at it. The problem is, one problem is his knight can be annoying. Okay, I'm going here though. Yeah, hello Vivek. Yeah, I did puzzle streak in 19 minutes or 19 and a half minutes. One of my best times. This is game 2 actually. I do have to be a little bit careful if I do play e5. Knight g5. Yeah, so I'm going to go here. And, okay. Taking the knight g here, that's got to be good. Check. Does he not care? Can I leave my bishop there? Can I go e6? Takes check. Oh. Or should I go here first? Maybe I should go here first, but he's going to castle. Okay, I'm going to go here first, but that idea was interesting. Leaving my bishop there. Yeah, he should probably castle. Minimizing chat again. Maybe I should have went here. Well, I couldn't, but now I can. Bishop g4. Okay, bishop g5. This is my bad bishop. This forces a trade. It doesn't force a trade, but it looks damn good. Okay, so he might castle now. Oh, wait, no, it drops his knight. No, this is like, I love the position. It's got to be like -2.5 or something. Rook d1 or something. Okay, takes. My king is so safe. Bishop e2. Yeah, he's back in the game there. Oh no, I can take on g2. Okay. What's he do? Queen g3. His bishop is bad. I could trade queens, and because I have a good bishop versus bad bishop, I could try to play that. Do this. That's a long ass journey. Okay. I'm sure it's not the greatest move. It's going to take 10 years, but the thing is, he doesn't have any good moves. He can't move the bishop because I'm taking on g2. He can't castle. Yeah, I just say, oh, does he want this? I can just take it. So I felt I had the time because he had no moves. I sensed it. Okay, he just dropped his knight. I might take with the rook so that if he challenges me, I can trade off my rook. I'll have 2 minors against 2 rooks. I don't know. I could also Zwischenzug. Zwischenzug. No, wait. He goes here. Okay, so maybe I do it this way and then here. That's got to be good. Yeah. He resigns. Okay, that went well. The Dutch. Reading chat. Chat is harsh. Chat is harsh. We know I suck, so you should be prepared for my moves to suck. Don't be surprised. Okay, let's look at that from the beginning. So we had this F3 Dutch, which doesn't let me have fun on the A8 H1 diagonal, but it comes at a cost of development. Yeah, I spent like 2 minutes on this trying to remember everything. Oh, they were harsh on my opponent. Looks like they were harsh on me. So there's a trap in some of these lines where you go after a3, you go a4. If queen takes, you have knight c6. But there were some differences here when that happened, so it took me forever to figure out if I could still play it. Now, if white doesn't fall for the trap, black is no worse. Like it's a4 is just as good as any other move here, but I like it because even in a classical game, the opponent's going to have to spend time to calculate this all out. Like, can I take it? They have to calculate it, even if they sense it's a trap. They got to make sure that it's not a free piece. So that might gain you 4 minutes on the clock. Hello, Programming Archives. The other thing is, since there's only one, well, the queen has to retreat, and so black already, or should have another move already in plan. Like, so you kind of force the resulting position. So I like it for that reason. As I say, even in a tournament game, you play like a3, you play a4. They're going to have to think. And if you can get even 3 minutes out of your opponent, that's a useful 3 minutes. Okay, so I didn't play it here because I think it doesn't work since he breaks the pin. So if I go a4, sorry, if well, here. So if he goes, well, a3, yeah. So if I go a4 now, I can't go knight c6 because I think he has knight a4. Although, I just realized I could take this pawn back, so maybe I could have done it. Right? Because I just go check, and then I can take on, I could have take here. So I should have done it. Damn it, I just see it now. Because this is hanging. So it would have worked. But yeah, I retreated, and yeah, but the chess kid, a4 is good even if he plays the best move and doesn't take it. It's still a good move. That's what. So you might as well play it. There's no downside. Okay. And then this had to have been bad. I just trade everything, and now his king's exposed. I considered going bishop h4 here first, and then going d6, letting him take, and then check, because I guess, oh, he has knight f2 here. Yeah, so okay, good thing I didn't do that. But this has to be very good. Yeah, and he drops a pawn, then he drops a knight, and then I simplify. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Boom. Instead of a knight, no, I didn't want to block my bishop. Crazy Run fan. I didn't want to block the bishop because I didn't like. There's like knight h3 and stuff, and he's getting out. I didn't want to allow anything like this. Okay, so that's the graph. It says I made no inaccuracies, but obviously I did. Because look at this. Okay, so... Okay, so if he goes a3, yeah, so a4, if he takes, then we're winning. And then if he doesn't take, I guess... Okay, is it the same here? We take both ways? Yeah. So if he goes back, I guess we take, queen takes to preserve the pawn structure. And it's equal. This can't easily be targeted, the a4 pawn. And we can just play anything. But by playing a4, we get this position. So we'll be more familiar with it. We steer the game into a position that we should know. And then the way this happened, yeah, so I could have played a4. I didn't realize it until I just analyzed it now. Because I go, oh wait, my knight's gone. My knight's not here. Right, sorry, I thought I had a knight on c6. I thought I could take here. But we're actually winning. What did I miss here? What? It's almost -2 here. Is it because these aren't getting out? F4. The king is just really bad there, I guess. Okay. But going back was just as good. C5, not optimal, but fine. E5 is not in the top 5 here. That's surprising. It's like a 20 centipond difference. I'm not going to care. But yes, actually C5, computer doesn't like C5 because of D5. It wants us to play D5. A stone wall. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the right time. Or knight C6. So we're slightly worse here. And then this is so actually E4 was okay, the computer says. His mistake was taking with the knight. He should take with the pawn, and apparently he holds his slight advantage. A bit surprising. But yeah, this just lets me. Yeah, so D6 was best. Bishop G5, yeah, trading off my bad bishop. Okay. Computer does like knight D7. I didn't like I guess it's queen H4. Oh, we're taking the pawn here. I don't know. I didn't want to block my bishop. But my move was fine. It just wasn't optimal. And then he just drops a pawn. And then, yeah, his knight goes. And, well, it's game over. Okay. So, won the first game, won the second game. Time for some losses. Are we playing E4 or F4? Are we playing E4 or F4? 1999, 4-day-old account. I don't know. I'm gonna dodge. The guy just gained, yeah, this is a 4-day-old account. No, thank you. Screw you. You bastard. Ugh, I'm not playing a brand new account. Never had a losing day. Okay, 22-38. We're black again. He's not playing. If he starts with like 2 seconds on his clock, I'll dodge, because don't keep me waiting. Okay, he's just not here. Okay, we're white again. Another brand new account. 4 games total. Screw you. Everyone's fake. Everyone is fake. And now we're black again. Here we go. Dutch. This is one of the awesome things about the Dutch. You can play it against 3 to 4 different lines on move 1. Ooh. Okay. This supports E4, so I'm stopping E4. What is this? Interesting. Very interesting. Can I take the center? Can I go? E5. Can I go E5? Do I want to go E5? E5, D4 takes knight C6. It's scary though. Knight C6. I mean, I think I can do that. This is scary though. I'm honestly scared. Because he's got something planned. Yeah, this is a weird, it's like a weird Staunton deferred. So now what is this, like a King's Gambit reversed? This is really weird. I could even maybe go F4 here. Should I kick the knight out? H4, can I take? That's knight, maybe I should just go D6 here. Ah, scary position. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, I'm dead. At least I was scared, so I knew. How did I miss that? This is game over. Ay, ay, ay. I should have seen that. Okay, so what's going on? So can I go H6? And then he still comes in here. So that doesn't help. Do I have D5 somehow? D5. I can't really move this knight. Or maybe I can. I still have G6. Okay, so D5, ED. Thanks for the sub, Max. So D5, ED. I can't move this knight. I don't know. I'm going D5. It just, and then takes if Queen H4, G6. Oh, but then I can't take this knight. I see. No, but I'm threatening. Yeah, but he can go here. I don't know. There's then there's knight C7. So takes with knight C7. Can I kick out the knight now? Knight E6. Might have to just live with that. Could I do it like an inverse Fegatello? This is still happening, so I might as well play H6, I feel. Because this is happening next move. Bishop G4 is, or Bishop B4 is also interesting. But yeah, let's say I go here. Knight E6. Takes. Okay, let's do that. Very interesting move. I knew once he played knight g5 that he could be really dangerous. Very, very interesting, because knight f3 is... the Dutch didn't really play that often against knight f3, so it's a very uncommon opening. And I'm glad I faced it now and not in a tournament or something. Hopefully I remember it in the future. Yeah, so I'm taking, and then I might go queen d4 or something. Okay. Yeah, because this helps me castle. And I'm hitting his bishop. Knight b here. No, I'm covering c7. Okay, queen e2, I guess. But then... Okay, let's go here, queen e2, and then I'll go c6 or a6, stopping the knight from coming in. Getting really low on the clock here. So yeah, queen e2, and then maybe a6, so my knight still has something to do. What did I do? I just meant to play a6, and then I did this. I don't even understand. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat. I got to focus here. I feel like I weathered the storm. Okay, this threatens things. I might go to b4. He's got this. Oh, yeah. This is what I was going to do originally. And then I was going to play knight c6. That's what I was going to do. And then for some reason I went here. You know why? Because that was going to be my follow-up move. I was going to play a6 and then knight c6. And the reason I didn't play c6 is because I wanted to play knight c6. That's why I was going to play a6. But for some reason I played knight c6. Okay. So now bishop b4 might be a move, because the knight can't go to b5. And I would like to take it so I can go queen e5. Am I down a pawn? I'm down a pawn, actually. And on the clock. So if he castles here... Okay, I'm just going to castle. Okay, now this knight can move because I don't have to worry about queen h5. Okay, this threatens forks and stuff. He can take. I'm not too worried about that. He could also come back here. Pushing lets my knight come in. Does it give up any key squares? Not really. You might have... But then I'm just opening things up. Could also do this still. I have so many moves. Okay, I'm going to go here. I don't know. I've got too many choices. So I'm assuming bishop b3. And then... Do I have knight e4? Knight e4. No, then there's forks. I don't want this knight moving. Oh, that seems like a mistake somehow. Okay, here. No, yeah, because there's nearly forks. Okay, boom, boom. But then I'm going here. No, can I do that? Okay, this is extremely risky. But knight a4, I can take on f2. The fork doesn't occur. You can take here, I come back. Okay, well, I could actually come here, which is interesting. Another risky move. A lot of risky moves here I'm playing, and it's biting into my time. I can't believe I survived that opening. That was, I must have been losing. Yeah, I'm going to flag though here. Okay, so if he takes on e5, I recapture with the knight. So let's pre-move that. I'm threatening right now to take on c3 and then take on here, but am I? Okay, takes. I can win a pawn. I just take here. Okay, can he take on a6? Oh, he's thinking about such things. Okay, can I take here? Oh, rook. Here? What a move. This is getting... Okay, he's got this. No, I can still go here. Or can I? Okay, this is an insane move. Insanity. Okay, time. Oh, he's got this check. Check. Oh boy. Take, check, check, take. Oh, 27 seconds. Chat was probably screaming for me to move there. What an incredibly interesting position. Check, he wins my rook. I think he can just attack my king like queen h5 or something. Yeah. Can I go here? Check. I have to take a risk because I mean, I can't do this, but I had to take a risk. Okay, open up chat. Oh, I was winning though. Oh. Ooh, I think I played extremely well. I just ran out of time. My this like rook d4. I just ran out of time. That was an interesting game for sure. The opening was interesting. Take a quick look at that. That's where I burned all my time, was the opening. I played it okay. D6 not optimal. Yeah, it wants me to kick it out right away. Why didn't I do that? Oh, I got scared of h4. I got scared of this. But there was no, I can just take the rook. I missed, okay. I got scared for another reason. Yeah, I missed bishop c4. So d6 was bad. And then, so I did find d5 after like 2.5 minutes. And then h6 was the only, or not the only, but it was the best move. So I played pretty well considering this, like what happened. I'm actually really happy with how I played. And I'm already in time trouble here. I burned all my time in that opening. I should never have allowed bishop c4. That was the problem. Yeah, that was just a time issue. Okay, what am I playing, guys? 26, freaking God. This third time now, 12 games played. Just over 24 hours old. I gotta dodge this guy. Three games already today. Were brand freaking ass new accounts. It's just ridiculous. It's Lead Chess needs to get its act together. Like, honestly. Like, should I just be playing computers? 3 weeks old account. 32 games. I can't get an actual player. This is ridiculous. Brand new accounts left and right, left and right. Why? Okay, sorry. It's stupid. Oh, there we go. And now I get penalized. I get penalized because everybody makes it. Should I just make a new account every day? Should I make always Dizzy 1, always Dizzy 2, always Dizzy 3, always Dizzy 4, like everybody else does? It's so stupid. And then I get penalized because I don't want to play these brand new accounts. I'm an old man rant, but it's just every day. It's so freaking stupid. I play rated games I want to play people that are actually the rating. That's all I want. And then Lead Chess just keeps giving me brand new accounts. Oh my God. So we gotta wait out. We're put in the corner. I'm only dodging brand new accounts. That's all I'm dodging. Lead Chess ladders. What's that? I don't want to wait 10 years for a game. No, honestly, I'm not saying that these are all cheaters. That's seriously not what I'm doing. But I don't want to play against new accounts. I want to play against people that are actually have an established rating. Because somebody might be a lot lower rated. Like maybe someone's provisional, but they're actually like 1,600, but they just got lucky on their first few games. I don't want to get free rating points because someone is actually a lot lower rated than they should be. Or, No, higher rated than they should be. Or conversely, I don't want to play someone that's like actually 2,500, but they're just on their way up there because their account is 2 minutes old. And then, of course, I'm scared of cheaters as well, obviously. That's a big part of it, too. But I what's the point of playing rated games if your opponents don't have established ratings? Does chess.com have this problem? Like, I don't, I don't use chess.com too often, so I could be wrong. But it seems like they don't have as many new accounts as Lichess does. Like, is it harder to create a new account on chess.com or something? No, if I did that, I'm adding to the problem. But it's just, it's so stupid. At least don't punish me. Why do I get punished for other people breaking the rules, making new accounts? Like, it is so dumb. This bothers me more, like way more than it bothers anybody else. But it really, really bothers me. And it partly bothers me because I'm trying to set new personal bests and I'm trying to see if I'm improving. And the way to do that is by benchmarking my rating against myself. But I can't do that properly if I'm playing brand new accounts, you know, where their rating is not established. How would you like it if you played in over-the-board tournaments, but everybody you ever play is unrated? You know, that's what it's like for me. Like that, it's the same exact idea. Humberto, not really. I mean, if you go back. What did we have? We had like a 24-hour account. We had like a 4-hour account today. We had a 4-day account. I mean, these are brand new. And even if it's like a month or two, to me that's new too. It's like, okay, you're 2200 and you've only been playing chess for 2 months, or you just happened to sign up to Lead Chess for the very first time. It's, even though these are half my opponents, it's unrealistic. Yeah, 3 weeks account is brand new. Saeed has multiple accounts. I just explained why I hate it. You must have not have heard that part. Amateur Shack, I don't know what you're talking about. I dodge all bad pairings. By bad pairings, you mean new accounts? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Amateur Shack he's a troll. He always comes in and trolls. He's trying to get a reaction. So I tend to ignore him for the most part. Okay, 3 more minutes to go before we face a brand new account again. So I won't be able to dodge for a while because I'll get penalized. FIDE Online Arena. I heard that ICC, you can pay. Maybe I should consider ICC, honestly. The interface is so butt ugly though. I can't do it. But I think ICC is a paid system, and that it's harder to do such things there. Okay, 2 minutes to go. Yeah, online rating is very important for me. I don't care what my rating is, but I want to get better. That's why I mean, if that makes sense. I only care what it is in terms of it being an accurate benchmark of my improvement or lack thereof. Like, I don't care if I'm 1400 or 1300, but that way I use it as a measuring tool to see if I'm improving. That's why I celebrate any new personal best I have. Yeah, I use it. I use it as a measuring tool. I don't care if I'm like, I don't use my rating as like a badge of honor. I use it as a measuring tool to, yeah, because I can't afford to go to tournaments, over the board tournaments very often, because they're like, well, they're like $800, $800 to $1,000 to go to. So all I have is online as a tool to track my improvement. But when I'm playing brand new accounts or new accounts, I can't accurately do that. Or at least I feel I can't. I know I get very worked up over this, but it's very frustrating, especially when I get punished. Like, why am I the one getting punished for other people breaking the rules? Okay. What are we doing? E4, F4. Okay, E4 was said. Philidor, you don't see that every day. Sorry guys, Crazy Run was first. Okay, a bit of a think on that one. Do the Fort Knox thing, but I think that's in the French. I almost wonder, okay, yeah, let's do, okay. So, yeah, I think it's in the French where there's this bishop. Okay, this is. This is very odd and it's confusing me. I guess I'm going to castle queenside here. If knight g4, I think the knight is misplaced. I can just go bishop f4 or something. There might be bishop f6 there. Is that a problem? So bishop e3. Yeah, here. Bishop f4, bishop f6. Is that an issue? So maybe I should go bishop f4. Yeah. What am I even talking about? Of course it's bishop f4. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat because... Ugh. Okay. Gotta be a little bit careful about b5, but I can... Okay, so b5, a3... Because he's threatening b4 and taking. So b5... Is knight c6 a thing? Queen... What is this? What is this? This can't be good. Knight f5. Takes. I don't know. Yeah, this is... I think I've had this position before. So, knight f5 takes. I don't know if that's good. What if I go to e2 and then move the bishop and then try to get into d5? It's going to take quite a long time, though. Yeah, this might be a little slow because it's hard to defend my e pawn. I think knight f5 is not right. I think it's a weird move, like knight to e2. That's what I think. Knight h5. Just tuck the bishop back. And then, okay, you know what? I'm going to... This might be the worst move ever. But I do remember something in a similar position where the computer wanted something like this because it wanted to reroute things like this. So I know this, and I could be totally wrong. So it's either genius or terrible. Probably the latter. Okay, so I think I'm just castling now. I'm wasting way too much time on this. I'm still rattled from the getting punished by Lichess there. Okay, so here's the threat. So now f3. Can I take here? b4? No, this probably is not good. So I think I should go f3. Let's just get that taken care of. So b4, knight d5. This is I don't know. This was weird. I understand. It's weird, but I don't think knight f5 is right. There's a line. It might be in the Sicilian. There's a similar thing like that, but it might be the bishop g5 line when they go knight g4 in Sicilian and then you go bishop g5. Yeah, there's a line like that too. Where I think no, I'm mixing it up. But there is a line where you can go knight f5 and in one variation it's good and one it's not. So I was trying to remember the differences. And this is not that position that we had it, but there was a similar idea, I think, by the computer where it didn't want to go knight f5. Instead, it wanted to reroute the knight to like d5 or something like that. Okay, so I can win a pawn here, but he can go here and then he can take on a2. So let's just say this happens. Let's say takes. I am on the knight though. Okay, so let's say takes. And then b4 right away. I don't know. Knight. It gets complicated. I could just go king b1, and I'm just wondering because I might be able to go here and then b3, you know, but it's a lot to calculate, and who's got time for that? So I might just go king b1. Okay, I'm gonna go king b1, but this might have been best. But I'm too rattled. Okay, queen a5. Queen a5. If I take rook d8, I mean, yeah, I really wonder last move if I could have taken it, but I'm still rattled from getting all worked up from just a brand new account after brand new account. That just pisses me off so freaking much. Yeah, he goes here. So can I go knight d5? I'm thinking this is like Sveshnikov tricks here. Unfortunately, the queen's protected, so he could just take. But then if I take with a fork. Yeah. So, but you could take with the bishop. Yeah, you could take with the bishop here. So takes. Okay, he's going to be, and then he has this after. Okay, I should probably do that though. Because if I take on d6, he just has rook d8. Plus, he's threatening b4. But that might not be your problem. So can I go here and then... Okay, there's another problem is that he might take here and then take... No, then I can take the knight. Oh, but yeah, there's a lot of things here. Okay, so takes rook d8. Do I have queen f4? Queen f4, b4. Then I have knight d5. Oh, I can't do knight d5 though. Yeah, so that could be a problem. So I might have to go for this. So rattled from the new accounts. So bishop takes. And I have to take right away. Otherwise, I think he has his Wishenzug here. No, I can recapture here. Okay. So maybe I can take the queen. Knight takes, because this way. Well, the queen's come off. I'm trying to think of the difference. My rook would be on d2 though. That might be better. Takes. Is bishop c4 there an issue? No, because I'm trying to take... Oh, I win a pawn here. This is better, I think. I think this is better because I think I'm winning d6. No, never mind. I'm not. I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. Okay. My pawn's right here. Okay, so... Well, might as well pre-move that. Okay, I have the bishop pair. That's all I have. Oh, he just dropped the... No, he didn't. Okay, so we have knight c3. Which is... He might lose the knight here. Because I'm threatening a3. Oh, he can go a4, a5. But then I win a pawn. I think he screwed up. I do have chat minimized, but I'm threatening a3 here. Yeah, his bishop is crap. He needs to put it on f6 at first opportunity, like knight d7, that's like something like that, or knight h5 and then bishop f6. That's what he should have done. Yeah, so I'm going to go check. And then a3, I can take. I could also go a4. That's a tough nut to crack. Okay, no need for any of that though. Okay, that's an interesting move, but that's covered. So, I don't want his knight going here, so I might go g4. So let's do that. 3 minutes on the clock. I'm going to keep the bishop here because, okay, he wants this, so I just go h4, I think. Can he still go here? Shouldn't be able to. I just take. Okay. Knight d7. Okay. Attack the bishop. Here. H5. Here. G6. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Double up, I guess. Just double up. I can't do that. Okay, boom. A3. Just get the knight back. Because he's going to be tripping over himself a little bit here. Just to push him back. Does this do anything? Can I, here? Here, so that, oh, no, that doesn't help. I was trying to get my knight to e4. That doesn't help me get my knight to e4 at all. Is this a move? Oh, that's a move. That is a move. That's what I should have done. Oh, well, I'll do it next move. If knight b8, I'm taking the rook. So here, and then I'm going knight b4 check. Bishop's, I'm playing well here. Okay, he saw it. Close this up. No, because I might want to come in here. Okay, whatever. Go here. I have to make a move. 2 minutes. Here. Bishop f8 or rook f8. That seems like a mistake. I can infiltrate now. Oh, you got bishop f6. I can go here and then check. Ding. No, you can take with the rook. Okay. I feel like I'm close to attack. Okay, so here. Take. Push here. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I'm misplaying this now. Yeah, because he's got bishop g5. Okay, bishop g5, take, and then here. He should have went bishop g5. He has a terrible bishop. Okay. I can take this. And he should have got rid of that bishop at first chance. Okay, so this might be a problem for me. Okay. I didn't want to trade because I'm actually, yeah, because I'm not really up that much material here. Check. Where can he go? Is this the only move? Wow, opening up chat. Woo! Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at that. I was so scared. I was so tilted from the fake accounts that I couldn't think straight, even though my opponent, like, this is just an exchange Philidor, and I normally play Bishop F4 here. And for some reason my brain was just not functioning, and I burned. I don't know how long I burned. Too long. And then, yeah, there's this knight f5. I think you know what it is here. I think it's when they go c5 right away that I went here a lot. And this might be the best move, but I remember the computer wanting to reroute it, I think, to control here. There's also other lines where you reroute it and you put it here. Oh, wait a second. There's actually a game, even in Fisher's My 16 Memorable Games, different position. But you go here because it's the fastest route to d5. But I don't think it's this position because they can take. But you go here when they can't take, like there's a knight here or something. But you don't go here to do any fancy pants stuff. You go here to reroute it to go to d5. But there's a lot of similar looking positions like that. And I can't remember what it was. So I think this is one idea, but not in this position. Oh, yeah, you're right. Crazy. Yeah, I think I forget this a lot too. When they go c5, I always forget knight db5. But here, I guess that's the point. Now we don't have knight b5. But yeah, I went here because I thought this bishop can move at some point, and then I can pop into d5. Anyway, that's what was going on in my head. But these exchange Philidors are just very pleasant to play. I burned a lot of time on this move. I'm kind of angry. Because the whole reason I played knight d5 was to do his Zwischenzug, and then I didn't end up doing it. Because I just went a pawn here. Oh no, because I have to take. I guess he can still defend d6. Yeah, c5 is bad. And then here he screwed up. He got just a little too frisky. And, well... And I think he should have played bishop g5 when he had the chance. But yeah, we got him here. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. It was a nice little finish. Little combination. Let's take a peek at some of these new accounts that I dodged. Yeah, this one's already up 20 points since I dodged them. This guy dropped 100 points. So you can see that's what I mean. Like they're not established. Okay, so that's the graph. Yeah, I don't think exchange Philidors go too well. Yeah, 56% win rate against them. So I'm curious about this. So if c5 here. Yeah, I always forget to play this. But he played a6. So I know that, yeah, I thought the computer sometimes like knight b3 here, but I don't understand it. It's the opposite of everything I know, which isn't much. Everything tells me to play on the queen side or go after the d6 and d5. So I don't know. I don't understand knight b3. I don't think it's in the spirit of the position. It's not. So it actually just wants to go knight f3, but knight d e2 is not far behind. So I wasn't too crazy. Yeah, but then what are you doing? But then your knight's on b3. How you? It's going to take 10 years to do anything with it. Okay, so yeah, I thought maybe I could take, but I got too lazy. It gets a little complicated here. I saw this type of stuff, and I didn't want to calculate all that stuff. But yeah, taking was actually best. And then, yeah, he just blundered here because the knight is trapped. Knight c3 wins, which is what I played. Okay, getting a bit tired. Burned all my energy on that rant. If I get white again, what do you want? E4 or F4? Okay, here I'm black. 2 months old account. I'm not going to dodge anymore, at least for a while. But it's dumb. Just got to play these brand new accounts. 2 months old. Okay, I think you can actually go bishop b4 and do this deal. I can, yeah. Here it wouldn't. You could still do it here because the knight is not as good on d2. It's better on c3. Yeah, 2 months is better than 1 day, but not a whole lot better. It's still, to me, that's still brand new. That was July. You know, that was just July. But yes, it's better. Okay, I actually wonder if I should go here first. Well, there's no, but then there's here. Okay, this is a bit unusual. I normally don't play this. I would castle here 99% of the time. So why am I changing things? I don't know. It's because I want him to go knight c3. That's why. Okay, let's castle now. So if knight bd2, I might take. I also wonder if I could go. No, then he's got rook c1. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. So knight bd2. Okay, so b6 here is d4. Is d5. d5 is kind of annoying, right? Yeah, so let's go d6 to stop d5. Okay. Bishop d3. Yeah, bishop b7. Castles. Do I have g5 here? He needs to be a little careful. Okay, so let's go knight bd2. If I can support e5, I can, and the knight is moved, I can win a piece. Okay, that's a mistake. We're waiting for that. I think I win a piece. This is what I was just saying. I think I win a piece here. Right? Boom, boom. I just said it. Did I not just say that? Wait, I don't win a piece. I lose a piece. I lose a pawn. I got too excited. So I might have to take on f3. And then I don't lose a pawn. But I give up my bishop. So I got too excited there. I got too excited. But look at the pawns. I think it still worked out well. Look at his pawns. I got to be careful about this. Oh no, wait, never mind. It's not a problem. Okay, so bishop h2, knight c. So I'm attacking his bishop. Okay, so I don't know, bishop e2. Then queen here. Then this falls. Can I push here? Queen c2 takes, check. Yeah, I'm better there, but okay, f4, queen c. So f4 takes, queen, bishop h2. I'm doing that. That's got to be good. And then queen e8 next move. Although he's still like queen c2. Okay, yeah, he's gonna be okay there. He's actually can attack me. Yeah, maybe I should go here again. Okay, knight c5. Yeah, bishop c2 or bishop e2. And then queen e8, king h1. His bishop is out of the game. I'm not going to mate him. I could go after the h3 pawn. Boom, here. Queen c8, what does he do about that? He can win a pawn though. I gotta be careful. Check, wins a pawn. Maybe king h8, honestly. He might still go here. Okay, king h8. So if he... Okay. Attack this pawn now. Maybe here. That has to be good. King g2, and then I rook left here. Bishop d3, just take. Actually, I can go here too. I might just go queen h6 or rook h6. I can either do that or I can give a check first. Maybe even take here first, but no, check. If he goes here, I take. So he's got to go here and then queen. That's better, I think. Yeah, I'll do it this way. I think they transpose, like going here first, but because I'm just threatening rook h6. I've looked at similar lines before with the computer, which helps a lot. When the pawn is on h3, it's a real liability. Because the king has to go to g2 to defend it, but then this happens. Okay, I forgot about this, actually. I forgot that he can hold. Damn. There's a woodpecker where you can actually sack the queen, but that's not going to work here. I forgot he can hold. Okay, here. Okay, I guess I'm doing this and then taking here. He's got one move. What is he thinking about, honestly? You have one move. What are you thinking about, buddy? This is a new... Yeah, it is a new account, but I mean... Okay, he has one move to stop mate. I can't believe that I don't have anything. Rook here, maybe. Boom. I should probably take here first, but then his queen starts getting active. Yeah, can I do something slower? This is irrelevant. And then like put it on g6 or something. I can't believe I don't have a win here. I am surprised. The problem with this is he just starts getting active. Okay, I'll take the pawn though, because it's a pawn. But yeah, I'm assuming something like this. Rook d1, you would think. So rook d1. Yeah, or there. He's threatening this. Okay. Oh shit, did I have this? Crap. What a waste. Okay, so now he goes rook d1. Okay, hit the bishop. I missed my opportunity there. Okay, so bishop d3. He can't move the rook, so that doesn't do anything. You can attack the queen. Back rank. Could attack the queen this way. Let's do that. Here. Then I have a fork again. Okay. Crap. That's game over, eh? Whoops. Or can no? Yeah, I screwed up. Is this a move? Oh my god. Lucky. I can't believe I didn't have a win though, honestly. Here, I thought that's completely winning. I'm running low on clock too. Oh, what? Did I just drop a piece? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll resign there. Ugh. I thought I was winning. I had to have been winning. Oh my god, the graph. That graph though. I played a good Dutch. So this was fine. Yeah, so here the E5 was best. I thought I was winning a piece here though. You guys are saying rook G8. Did I have rook G8? I don't think I had rook G8. I played a nice game. Queen C8 was even best. Rook F6 was best. Rook G6. This is all best. I am winning here. Everything is fine here. Its top move is knight E6. That would make a lot of sense. Or rook F8. I have to just keep bringing in pieces. But this was good too. We're still winning. Bishop D6. It's -4 here. Every move is like -4. Yeah, oh my god, I just blundered at the end here. I thought I was lucky to find Queen D7, but it just hangs a rook. So I had Queen G2. And then rook. Wait, rook E5? What insanity is this? Okay, that's weird. That holds apparently, but I missed just rook G8. I missed the obvious. I don't know why I missed that, but I did. That's too bad. I played such a great game too, almost perfect. Okay, I don't mind losing something like that when. Although, yeah. Okay. What am I playing? E4 or F4? Ah. Okay, it's E4 then. Nobody said anything, so I had to do something. Victor Vouser. Haven't had this in a while. Okay, this transposes, I believe. And then I think it's Or am I confusing? Am I confused? um, something's wrong. Oh fuck! I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Sorry, I'm stupid. It's not knight db5. That's when the pawns are like this. I screwed this up. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay, try not to panic. Well, too late for that. Okay, I just got to make something up. I screwed up though. Oh god, I'm getting old. Getting old. Ah. That was bad. That was not good. A5, yep, called it. Okay, so can I castle, bishop a6, f5? He can take here. I can't go here because knight b4. I might have to go queen d1. I am hitting h5. Can I take on h5? Check. Okay. Bishop e2. Do I win this pawn now? Hello, cats play checkers. Okay, at least we have a semblance of a game. That's a good move. The usual tricks don't work here for me. I have no moves. Just gonna minimize chat here. Okay. This supports A5. Okay, let's do this. A5, if the queen goes, I can take on D6. Is bishop E3 a move? I can probably take... No, the discovery is too good, I think. No, but then can I go here? Okay, don't have to worry about that. Yeah, push here. And then maybe queen D3. Oh, really? Why would you do this? Mate. Oh my goodness. G3. Ugh. Ugly move to play. Ugly move to play. I might regret it. But I'm under 4 minutes here. Wow. Okay, so if he takes with a queen, king h1, and I'm losing the rook. What a move. Good move. Oh, man. That's game. Takes. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I mean, because he's just going to take here. And then maybe I have queen f1 or something. If he takes with the rook, then I can... Okay, we got to try this. Queen takes, I might have queen f1. Oh, he just goes check here. No, I can still do this, right? Just go here and then queen f1. And then queen f1. Oh, he can do this. Oh, I didn't... He's got queen h4. I didn't see queen h4. Do I have bishop f3? No, he's still going here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought I had queen f1. I really did. I got destroyed. I can't even go queen g1 because it's still mate. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, so queen g1. But then takes. I could try to survive that, but queen g1 might be my only move here. But I'm just down way too much material. I got nothing. I got destroyed, really. It was a opening mistake, started it off, but he also played well after that. Wow, fancy. I just dropped a piece. Okay. Yeah, I screwed up in the opening. But I wasn't losing from the opening. It didn't like h4. Knight b3. I thought that might be prudent. Yeah, I should have just castled queenside, I guess. Or take it. I thought too long on here. Overanalyzed. So knight b3 and then bishop h6. Wait, how does this differ? It's saying queen d3, but then what are we doing here? Oh, we can just take? No. Then queen e2? That looks horrible. I'm not willingly going into that. Come on. That looks horrible. I don't understand. Maybe I should have just played f4 here, but I thought this could still be a problem for me. I thought he had e5. But he doesn't. I don't know. So, yeah, rook b1 was fine, actually. a4 was a mistake. It wants to go queen d3. Oh, he had knight e3 here? Wow, what an insane move. Knight e3. Oh, it wants me to take on g4 now. Yeah, the g3 I wasn't sure about. This is, I was actually, it was close to equal here. But I had to take on g4. Because now this is closed. Interesting. Huh. And if he took with the rook, it just likes the counterplay that we have here. That's scary though. But The knight, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I never would have considered taking there. So, yeah, well, because the alternative, there's no good alternative. Like G3. Yeah, there was knight F2. That's so, yeah, I didn't see knight F2, obviously. um, so I had to take, okay. But it was really the opening, like, still tilted that I can't dodge new accounts. Here's a brand new account, 18 hours old, 4 games. I'm going to play them because I have to. So it's so stupid. I mean, it's like I don't want to play chess when I'm just it's not even 24 hours old, you know? Okay, now I forget if we go 95 here right away. There might even be sacking. No, I'm going 95. Bishop d6. I'll go bishop b2. No. I'll take the pawn. Black already misplayed this a few moves ago. Can he do that? Oh, he wants queen h4. Okay. I think I'm castling then. Okay. Queen c7, protecting c6. Then d6. Oh, yeah. I think I might have misplayed this a little bit because the knight is happy on f5. So I shouldn't allow that. We'll see. If I go d3, we'll see if he finds the right move. Okay, I'm going to go here. Yeah, I think I slightly misplayed it because I think this is good for black. You took a look at my opponent's games and on one of them. Oh. Yeah, it's a brand new account. Like, why are you making new accounts? Okay. So he went the wrong way, and now I don't know if I want to commit to b2 because I might want to go for this. So I might go knight c3. And then if d5, if d4 rather, knight a4, then you can take here, which I don't really want. No, I want to go here later. So, trying to optimize this. Oh, maybe c4 actually. c4 is the move. c4 is the move. c4 is the move. c4 is the move. Lovely. Yeah, that's Raven's idea. Grandmaster Raven Sturt. Now we get e4 and everybody's happy. Well, I'm happy. c4 was the move. Beautiful. Beautiful. The bird is the word. Okay. Might even be able to take on f7 here because we have a fork. Look at this, his light squared bishop. Oh, I love the bird. Okay, so takes Takes, take, and then knight d7, but it's check. The bird is awesome. The bird is great. I mean, he's got no bishops. Even without this tactic, I loved my position. It was probably like plus 1.5 or something. You know, like I didn't need this tactic. I loved my position. Because this bishop is dead. And these pawns suck. And this bishop sucks. And I have an attack on the king side. Okay. Now what? Now, the interesting thing is there's no rush for me to take. So I don't have to take right now. Now, that could be dangerous, obviously. I'm probably celebrating too much, but win or lose, I just love the bird. Like, I just love it. So I could take and then queen h5, maybe. So take, I'm not sure. You would think he would take with the queen. Queen h5, queen g6. Can I go f5? No, I can't. Could I take and then f5? Hello, Sam. Takes, queen takes f5? No. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat. Too distracting. I might have celebrated too early. If I take the bishop, I can maybe attack this pawn. Not easily, though. Maybe I should, like, I have to be a little bit careful here. If I delay things, like if he moves the knight, he might have this. And I can take, I mean, I could take, but it's started, he might be starting to get some play. So I wonder about that. You know, if I make some random move, he might have things. You know, takes. Yeah, so then, yeah, so I'm leaning towards taking the knight. But actually, like, I thought I had a better position. This opens up the bishop, but then here he's got a knight. Okay, so let's take, if I take the bishop, do I have f5? Then he has e5, but then my bishop opens up. Maybe I should take here and then f5. Okay, I'm going to take the bishop. I don't know. Okay. So maybe f5 here. King g8. Yeah, and suddenly I have nothing. Maybe I shouldn't. This is a weak pawn, so maybe I shouldn't trade, like, let him trade it off even. I need to develop. Bring in a piece. Bring in this stuff. Okay, bring in the funk. I was celebrating too early, but it's just because I just love the positions that you can get in the bird. Like, I don't love all the positions, but I love these types of positions. Okay, he's suddenly playing a lot better. Queen e2, so I can trade. I'd like to do that. I could also go queen f3. Then I'm not in the line of fire here. Although I am after this. Okay, let's go queen f3. Yeah, so he might jettison his pawn. Can I go knight d5? Takes, yeah, wow. Okay, so I have f5. Okay, maybe I'll go here. And then takes. Okay, can I do this? I'm trying to, I don't want, like, maybe I should have played f5 there. Because I want this here. Actually, never mind. I thought this was a dark squared bishop. Okay. So, how do I take? Let's take with the bishop. So for rook a d8, can I just take it? I think so. Can he take my bishop? I don't think so. Then I have check. So I think if he goes rook a e8, I can just take. Or worst case scenario, I take his queen. And then I'm winning the exchange. Okay. Check. Here. Here. I'm faltering. Okay, if this. Bishop here. The nice thing is I have a bishop, he doesn't. So takes, he takes on a2. Then I have queen d8. No, I don't. Probably just queen e7. Okay, yeah, just here. Why did he go after my pawn? I mean, the pawn is the most irrelevant thing. My a2 pawn couldn't be more irrelevant. Why did he do it? The most irrelevant piece on the board. The most irrelevant square and piece on the board, and he took it. That was me 4 years ago. I would have taken that pawn. Well, I don't even know if I would have done that 4 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago, for sure. I was so materialistic. So I don't know what he can do to stop mate here. G6. Okay, check. Okay, maybe I'm getting too cocky here. So I can win his bishop, though. So check, take, check, boom, check. Maybe I should take the bishop. But yeah, maybe I'm getting too cocky. Okay, I better focus here. Better focus. I should have went here. I'm so stupid. Okay, well, he gave me a rook. I should have went bishop e5. That would have been more to the point. Okay, I think he resigns. Okay. Minus 63. It was a new account. But you see what I mean? It's not just because I feel that they're cheaters. I don't like it when my opponent's like 1,800 normally, and I beat him. I get 4 points, but he's a new account. He's actually like 1,800, you know? But everybody people are just making brand new accounts either to cheat or to steamroll or smurf, or they think they're actually higher rated than they are, so they make a new account. Okay, let's take a look at that from the beginning. It was a bird win. We like those. Did I play another bird today? Let's see. Was that my first bird of the day? I think it might have been. Man, the bird serves me so well. Like, no. Oh, I played one 13 hours ago. That was this morning? Did I do that off stream? I must have. Yeah, I played a bird off stream and I won that. My bird wins are ridiculous. My win rate. The bird is just the word. I don't understand why my win rate is so good. But then again, my opponent wasn't the best. He asked for a rematch. No way. Make a brand new account. Get lost. Yeah, so he screwed up on move 4. And we just have... So I think there was... I don't know if I don't know about 95 here. I think it's c4 first, or knight c3 first, maybe. Let me think, because yeah, normally, oh yeah, c4 and then knight c3. So maybe c4 here, and then if knight e5 or knight e4, then I have d3. But then he's got queen a5. So that doesn't work, right? So knight, how does this work though? If I go knight c3, I have to spend a move going here. So, so maybe d3 even. Maybe d3. But does that allow c4? Yeah, it might. So I'm curious what Raven's course recommends, or the engine. Vivek, I mostly play in streams. Sometimes I'll play out of stream a little bit too, one or two games occasionally. So, oh, I can't fit if I cross-leg it. Yeah, I'm trying to think what. Like maybe this was correct, but oh, maybe I would have c3 if he went queen a5. So I'll have to review that on my own, the differences here. Maybe it is knight c3. right? Knight c3. Then black makes some move. I don't think it's knight c3 though. Nothing is wrong with any of these moves, but I'm just trying to play optimally here. Okay, maybe I played it right because I just castle and then I can play d3. Maybe I played it right. And then, yeah, this makes no sense. But people just don't, if you're not familiar with these structures, you have no idea what to do. Yeah, so then I played c4. I thought for a while here, but then once I remembered c4, I was so happy because everything just came together. Here I had a tactic, but I didn't even need the tactic. Everything is so good for white here. Yeah, I mean, you can bring in the pieces, bring in the funk, g4, g5, so many ideas. The thing is, black has no plans here, but did have. Then again, I'm not even sure if this is great. The knight of 7. I don't even know if that's the best move. I thought I was just winning here, but it's not that simple actually, and I burned a lot of time here. And then I think he might have misplayed this a little bit. And yeah, and now I have a bishop. He doesn't. He's got this terrible pawn structure. So a lot easier for... And then he went after my a pawn. Crazy guy. He needed to defend. Just defend however you need to. Right? Get this bishop active. Do something. But he goes after my a pawn. And yeah, so here I took the bishop, which is winning, but I probably should have just played bishop e5 because that's just mate. So I was in a little bit of time pressure, but then he resigns. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Somebody ran it already. Wow, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Okay, so I was curious about this first of all. Yeah, it wants c4 right away, but then what was I scared of? Oh yeah, I wasn't sure about knight e4. So knight e4, we just ignore it. We just ignore it. Just do anything, castles, anything. Because the knight's doing nothing there. I could just ignore it. Oh, but I was also not sure about this. That's actually the main thing I was not sure about. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's saying d3, but... Okay, this is bad, and we're going to pick this up. His bishop, both of his bishops will suck here. Okay. So I could have played c4 and then just d3. Or nothing. Okay. Could have also just played bishop b2 and waited things out. I didn't want this though. This is annoying. No, I should go c4 here, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the main things about the Ravens course is like, I'm sure other players, he's not the first to like think about this, but I know that Simon Williams and stuff, the way he plays the bird, he's never played c4. He plays it like a reverse Dutch. But the c4 thing, what's nice about it is black in a lot of lines can jettison or even sacrifice a pawn by playing c4. And even though white is fine in those lines, it's a bit of a headache to play. Black gets some counterplay, and you have to play kind of accurately and carefully. So white preemptively plays c4 to prevent black from playing c4. And that's one of the main things about his course that I've really taken. And you can do that in some Dutch lines too. But just to stop black from playing c4, and then you keep the ideas consistent. Like there's not weird stuff that you have to encounter. Yeah, c4 is only against the double pawns, the double c pawns. But this happens in most bird games because black doesn't know what to do. Yeah, and then I played it here, e4. Whoops. Yeah, knight f7 was the best move, but knight f3 was also good. Now, did I take the right way? Computer gives a hair of a preference to take on f6, but it's now it's the same. So either way was the same. I burned a lot of time deciding on that. Yeah, we're just winning. It's okay. Let's look at our bird stats. 57% win rate now. So I'm about 10% done the course, and obviously the stuff I've learned I didn't memorize yet. So I'm barely into the course, and look at that win rate. Come on. I only lose 37% of my games so far in the bird, and I don't even know what I'm doing. It's doing so well for me. Yeah, I have a better performance rate than E4. Performance rating, rather. Against D5, 58% win rate. Look at that. Only lost 32%. The bird is awesome. The bird is great. Holy shit. My C5, I mean, the sample size is obviously way too small. It's only 7 games on it. But performance rating is 2434. When 2434 is my performance rating. I know, only 7 games played, so it's meaningless, but yeah, crazy. Knight f6, performance rating is 2334. Again, knight c6, 2260. Against e6, not as good. That's only, it's actually my weakest. Yeah, so just awesome. But I'm going to say this again. I don't even know the bird yet. I've done 10% of the course, and I haven't reviewed that stuff that I've learned. Imagine what it would be like if I actually knew the bird. It's just got to be overwhelmingly awesome. So I'm truly loving the bird, man. And now in tournaments, people are going to have to prepare against E4 and D4 against me. So a little bit more work for them to do. And preparing against a bird ain't easy at all. I don't think it's really something you can do last minute. Not really, because you have to be familiar with a lot of the weird positions. It's not as easy to prepare as other stuff. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there because it was a bird win. I like to end on a happy note. Yeah, the bird is just going so freakingly awesome for me. And it's just the beginning. But how often do people try E5? Hey, I love E5. Give me the Frum's Gambit all the time. Not very often. It's 9% of the time they played it against me so far. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my rant earlier today. I hope you enjoyed the bird win. Take it easy. I'll see you soon.